Hello everybody, welcome back to Python for Android. Today we'll be focusing on conditional statements. Okay, let's assume you misplace your best friend's Samsung phone. How sad this is. Now you have to buy him or her a new phone and you only have $300 in your pocket. So it's time for you to make a choice. Okay, so now you're thinking, if the price of the Samsung phone is less than $300, then you will buy the Samsung phone. Otherwise, you buy him or her the LG phone or any other phone. So I think it's nice. Maybe he might not be happy, but it's a mistake. So you have to like accept it, depending on how close you and him are. Okay. So thank God, if I may recall, we call him your best friend. So he might maybe overlooked it, and things my work. So that is a choice you've made there. There are two choices. If the first option didn't work, then you go to the next choice. Okay, so that is the if statement. So there are various types of conditional statement in Python. Okay, we'll be looking at the if statement, okay, the if else statement, the else if statement, nested if statement. Okay, so these are the four various types of conditional statement that we have, not just in Python. I think basically in almost most of the programming languages we have. Okay, so right now we'll be looking at the first one, which is the if statement. Okay, so the Python if statement is a statement which is used to test a specified condition. Okay, we can use the if statement to perform conditional operation in our Python application. So what this is trying to say is that we can use the if statement to test a particular condition. If that condition is true, then we'll do what we want the condition, what we want the we'll do what we want the statement to output as our result. Okay, so the if statement executes only when a specified condition is true. We can pass any valid expression into the parentheses. Okay, so that is that. Let's go straight to how the if statement syntax look like. Okay, so now we'll be looking at the if statement syntax. If statement, which will evaluate whether a statement is true or false, and run code only in the case that the statement is true. Okay, so that is how the syntax look like. If condition, then the statement. Okay, that is in the case of the if statement. So next we'll be looking at the else if. Okay, the else if, or the if else, sorry to say, if I may say, the if else. Okay, if the condition is true, then the statement. Else, you state another condition, then finally you write the statement down there. Okay, so now we'll be looking at the if statement. Okay, so let's get back to our Python IDE for Android. Okay, which is the QPython. Okay, let us create a new file. Oh my god, I don't even name it. Okay, yeah, so let's first of all, for you to write an if statement, you need to declare the variable that you are using. So let's recall back to our assumption. Okay, that's in the case where you misplace your best friend's phones. Okay, so the money you have with you in your pocket is, let's call it price to be let's say it's $300. Okay, so now we're gonna test the condition. Okay, we'll now say if price, sorry, let me save that. Okay, we'll call it if statement, if statement.py. Okay, all right, so we're gonna test the price now. If price, we say, is less than 300, column, don't forget your column, so you make sure you indent the after the condition, you make sure you indent it. Okay, if price is less than 300, column, then you print sorry, okay, let me use a double quote there. Okay, if the price is less than 300, then we're going to print I will buy the Samsung phone. Okay, sorry. Okay, so that is the first condition there. So we see if this is a condition, price is less than 300, so we're going to display what I will buy the Samsung phone. Okay, uh so let's run it and see. Let's save it. Make sure you save your 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 work before you run it. Okay, you see Python id is not, or the Python console is not displaying any output here, because we are saying if the price is less than 300. Okay, and initially our price is set to be 300. What if we now state another condition, which is the else else statement? Okay, else we're gonna print uh you have to manage uh LG phone. Okay, so since I misplaced his phone, definitely and I have $300 with me, so if the Samsung phone is less than 300, then I'll have to purchase the new Samsung phone for him. Otherwise, he have to manage another phone which is not his own phone. Okay, so let me save it and run. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so you have our output now. You have to manage LG phone. Okay, so let me try to explain that. Okay, so in the condition, you say if the price is less than 300, then we're going to display this I will buy the Samsung phone. Okay, else you have to manage LG phone. Okay, this is only true. Yes, this is only true since the price is less than the it is only true since the condition is less than the price. Okay, so what if we say, so sorry, I'm sorry guys, I just did this to like explain what we what we give as an example. Okay, so now let's focus on the if statement alone. Okay, let's declare a variable called grade. Okay, to be let's say 70. Okay, so if, here comes the condition. Okay, so if grade is greater than or equal to, is it greater than or equal to, okay, 70, then we'll have to print uh okay, passing grade. Okay, so let me save it and run the code. Okay, so there we go, we have passing grade as our output. Okay, uh so that is it, that is that for the if statement. Okay, coming next in hand, you're going to be looking at the if else statement as we resolve a little problem back there. Okay, before this example that we looked at. Okay, so thank you guys, have a nice uh have a nice day ahead. Thank you.